smash that like button and that subscribe button so you'll be notified when another amazing episode drops. So what are we going to start off with? First, we had some amazing combat action this weekend. NBA playoffs are heating up. The what else? The Stanley Cup Finals got started. Baseball, the home run race is lighting up. It's just so much action. So we'll start off with combat action, and Vasily Lomachenko made his big comeback after losing it to Lopez, losing his belts. And so he had surgery on his shoulder. So he didn't know exactly how he was going to come back. If there was going to be some lingering impact on his shoulder. And he came back. Looked better than ever. Normally he takes like a couple rounds to learn to start reading a guy, and he just came out from the very beginning. And I knew his game plan needed to be get inside on the taller opponent, and he just put pressure on him. That footwork. What his dad has with that. I need to tell everyone before you start boxing, go out and start doing traditional Russian dance, because if your footwork's gonna look like Lomachenko's, then hey, that needs to be the game plan for everybody. Forget the jab first. You need to learn the two-step, the Russian two-step, because clearly that seems like that's the step that you need to take. And he, the way he was cutting those angles, and he was just landing. And Nakatani is tough. He proved. Against Lopez. That was a tough fight for Lopez. And Lomachenko just landed some flush, clean shots. Just dropped him in the 5th round. Now he just completely decimated him. Amazing victory. Starts calling Lopez out in the rematch. Lopez's dad said that he's willing to take it, but he's got to take it soon because I guess Lopez is talking about moving up to 140. I want to see if that'll make any difference. If his shoulder was already bothering him for that fight, I think this rematch will be good. And I'd like to see Lomachenko against Tank Davis. Tank Davis also fought moved up 2 weight classes to fight the much larger Mario Barrios, and that was, it started off looking a little iffy for Tank. As the bigger guy was showing he was big. When you see them both standing next to each other, it's like, wow, this guy is way bigger. But as time went on, Davis showed that he's not just a power puncher. Because if you can't land the power shot, you've got to have the delivery system to be able to land the shot. And if you can't do that, then you might as well not have it. And he set him up, and came the 11th round, finished him off with a beautiful body shot. And that's it. Tank Davis looked good at 140. I don't know that he needs to campaign at 140. I think he might be a little too short for that. I think probably 35 lightweight might be the highest he really needs to go. But hey, man, go where the money's at. That's what you got to do. So two very good fights. They both look good. Lomachenko, Tank Davis looked amazing. Let's see, in UFC action, Cyril Gane over Alexander Volkov, and it was Gane. Nothing too crazy. I think I'd have been more impressed. I think he could have probably finished him if he'd have pushed it a little bit better. But hey, that's still main event. Pulled out the nice win, and so it looks like what's going to happen now, because and so then they were even interviewed. I was questionable if Gane would be willing to fight Ngannou for the title since they're from the same gym, but Gane said he was down, and so I guess Ngannou had wanted to fight in September, but they want him to fight in August, and so what they're going to do is they're going to have an interim championship. Where are they going to do? Cyril Gagne, and what are they going to do? Oh goodness, Derek Lewis. That's right, Derek Lewis. It's going to be in Houston actually, the fight. So that should be a great. That should be an exciting fight right there. Derek Lewis is always hunting the knockout. And then that also the co-main for that is going to be Amanda Nunes against Juliana Pena for the bantamweight title. Amanda Nunes hasn't defended the bantamweight title in a while, so that'll be interesting to see after she's campaigned at 145 for several fights now, if she's going to be able to get back down to 135 so easily, and if she does, if she's going to be drained in any way. I mean, we'll see. I think she's probably just going to blast through Juliana Pena, but we'll see. Let's see. Our next big main event is taking a week off for 4th of July weekend, and then the next big event, July 10th, is going to be the Dustin Poirier Conor McGregor 3. This is. I mean, if McGregor wins, he'll be right back into the title picture. And if Poirier wins, he should be, I mean, he took this fight instead of the title. I mean, they would have given him, I assume it would have been him against Charles Oliveira, and he turned that down to fight McGregor because he knew that this was the money fight, and if he wins that fight, he'll be in the championship fight anyway. So, I'll be curious to see. I mean, McGregor usually comes back in a rematch better. I don't know. Poirier might just be a little bit too much from him. You saw his punches when they landed on Poirier. They just didn't have the power, didn't have the pop like they did before. I've got to pick Poirier. I think he's just got too many. He's got too many ways to win. He could take it to the ground. He could tap him out if he wanted to. He doesn't even have to knock him out. But so I definitely feel like Poirier has the upper hand on this one. But we'll talk about it more on the lead up to it. And so I'll give a better breakdown of that. What else? That I guess the co-main for that is going to be Gilbert Burns against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Tai Tuivasa is fighting Greg Hardy. So Sean O'Malley's fighting a yet to be named opponent. So that should be a decent card. So then let's see, what are we gonna the NBA action. We have the Suns Clippers. The Suns had the Clippers down 3-1, and the Clippers came out and looked pretty good. Paul George had a pretty good game, and was just able to get it back to where it's 3-2, going back to LA. So now that pressure's building on the Suns. I mean, it's the Clippers are. I mean, nobody expects them to win. They don't have Kawhi Leonard. So nobody really expects them to do anything more than they're doing. I mean, Paul George is he's choking here and there, but he's still playing pretty good. I mean, he had 41 points the other night, so pretty impressive. So what game 6 is Paul George gonna be able to step up and pull the Clippers out of the fire, or is Chris Paul gonna finally get that monkey off his back and get to the finals? I got to pick the Suns. I think they've got a better team when the Clippers don't have Kawhi Leonard. So I'm picking the Suns in game 6. Then let's see what we had. We had Trae Young. Trae Young had gotten hurt, and he'd injured his ankle. So then so you just expected that the Hawks were going to be out of it, but the Hawks came out like gangbusters. I mean, they were playing great, and it seemed like the Bucks were just sleepwalking for most of the beginning of the game, and then finally when they woke up, Giannis got hurt. He hyperextended his knee, so he might be done for the playoffs. So it's just injury after injury with these playoffs. So we'll see. I assume Trae Young's going to come back, and they were able to pull out the victory 110-88 even without Trae Young. So if Giannis doesn't come back, I feel like the Hawks have this. I mean, the Bucks, that was their claim to fame, was that they were the only team who still had all their stars. I mean, I guess the Suns kind of do now, but I mean, Chris Paul's been in and out of the lineup. Devin Booker, I mean, got his nose broken. I mean, he's wearing a face shield, but the Bucks had been able to skate through unharmed. But that's got to hurt for Giannis. It looked like he was finally might be able to get that monkey off his back. And yeah, so hopefully he comes back. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick the Hawks because the way his knee was, like the way he hyperextended it, I can't imagine he's gonna be able. Maybe definitely not Game 5. Maybe Game 6. He might. I don't know. He looked gimpy. So we'll see. But I got to pick the Hawks in Game 5. So then let's see. In NHL action, the Lightning hold a 1-0 lead over the Canadiens. The Lightning came out at home and just blew the Canadiens off the ice with a nice 5-1 win. That's it. Are the Lightning going to be able to get a repeat titles? You don't expect teams from Florida to be dominating the NHL, but Lightning doing pretty good. Let's see, and then we got some in baseball action with Ohtani's 2 home runs yesterday. That puts him in. Ohtani's leading the league in home runs now with 28, followed right behind him by Vlad Guerrero with 26, and then Kyle Schwarber and Tatis both have 25. Vlad's leading the league in batting average, leading the league in RBIs. So this is heating up. This season's getting exciting. So yeah, you can find me on Big Scary on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Trauma Television, on Facebook and YouTube, because there's a Trauma Television production. And remember, as Martin Luther King said, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. Big Scary back again, coming to you from Dead Game Fight School, the longest running boxing MMA gym in Jacksonville. Pretenders beware. And it's another in our series of ab workouts. And so we're going to start off with the medicine ball twist. So we're going to do 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very short break in between. I'm gonna keep those abs tight through the whole workout. Really tight. Just keep flexing. All right, second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right. No pain, no gain. Hard work, dedication. Yeah. All right. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 3 sets down, 1 to go. Should be starting to feel the burn at this point. Pain. That's fear leaving the body. All right, 4 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our second exercise is going to be called windshield wipers. Do this on the pull-up bar. And so we're going to hang, put the legs out like this, and then just go back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just gonna go back and forth, just like windshield wipers. And just with all the ab exercises, you want to keep those abs tight through the whole workout. All right, very short break, and we're back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. All right, 2 down, 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Oh yeah. Whew. Whew. Ah. Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back for the final exercise of the circuit. First ab roll. It's the opposite of the wheel, where it's upper body that you extend with. This will be the lower body. Get the roller. Start with the knees. And there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. First set down, 3 to go. And make sure you keep those abs tight throughout the whole workout. All right. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And that's the end of that ab set. This is Big Scary, Dead Game Fight School, longest running boxing and MMA gym in Jacksonville. Pretenders beware. And we're gonna do some rings exercises today. Good way to build up the upper body. There's multiple things you can start. This is a very good exercise. Just holding yourself in seat position. Then bring it down, cross. Then do some dips. drop down, pull-ups. Then you pull. That's just a few of the exercises you can do on the rings. So, great upper body.